Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and as you can tell, I've had a bit of a cold, I still do, and this is why this is the first video of 2021. Sorry, Happy New Year? It's a bit late, I know, but anyway, I've known Alf Sigurd for a very long time, and I have with me today his latest creation, which is called Illumination, published by Eagle Griffin Games, which is a game for 1 or 2 players that plays a lot on the road to Canterbury. Now, is this game though going to be worth the amount of money that you're going to have to pay to get your hands on it? Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. Eagle Griffin Games has produced a lot of games, and they're the ones who published Sigurd's game. You know, I first came to Road of Canterbury thanks to Kickstarter so many years ago. I still have another copy of this unopened. Cubist, also by Alf, and you know, Alf is a good friend, so expect great things. I expect great things. Illumination very much plays on the Road to Canterbury art style, which is great, but it looks like it's a lot, you know, kind of cheekier with all the, you know, bunny backstabbing a squirrel that wants to destroy this gorgeous little puppy. And in the back, we have the components, which is very nice. Okay, this is meant to be a 45 minutes game, so it shouldn't be too complex, but what's inside the box? By the way, you see me doing this from time to time is because I'm operating the cameras myself, and that requires a little bit of distraction. Sorry about that. Okay, so the box is very good, but then that is exactly the same thing that Eagle Griffin Games done with all of Alf's games in the past. So this is really robust, which I like, and we have a massive, huge and very, very visually busy rulebook. Let's put this away. Okay, let's take a look at the rulebook. It's huge, as in it takes the whole size of the box, and inside big words, which is fine. It's not a particularly attractive layout, to be perfectly honest. It could do with a little bit more stylish, but then fine, I suppose. Good table setup for the 2 players. This is going to take a fair amount of space on the table, which is fine. And then the game rules. So the game rules are page 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's not a very long to read rulebook, but there seems to be a fair amount of things going on in here. So this is going to require a little bit of attention. And then we get the solo rules in another 2 pages. Okay, doing a bit. Page. Okay, what else is in the box? Let's find out. We have 2 little mats, 1 per player, where we get the collect, spend. One has a black border, so I'm assuming that this is because this is for the demons and this is for the angels, because that's where you're going to be playing. More things, we find some 1, 2, 3 player boards. These are flexible, but they actually feel quite strong in terms of they've been laminated. They are not just the cardboard and nothing else, as in like other games we've seen. These actually feel pretty solid, so they look more resistant, they feel more resistant than other player mats that I have seen in the past. Again, 2-sided for some of these. What else do we get here? More player mats. This is what they're gonna go onto the table to make the board, I presume. Something like this. Now we have 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna get an awful lot of chips and tokens. Okay, let's take a look. I do like the style of the artwork, I have to say. I think this is really good fun and quite cheeky sort of artwork. I don't know if I will be able to zoom in, but let me try. If I zoom in the camera here, oh, here. Come on, camera, zoom in. Thank you. We can see the icons are quite cheeky. We get the squirrel with the crossbow, the demons, the dragon, the knight, the monk, the angel. They're double-sided. They detach quite easily, which is very nice because it means that we are not going to get, you know, when the cardboard tears apart, which is very, very irritating when it happens. We get 1, 2, and 3 sprues with a couple of them that have become detached in the box already of these tokens, which is nice. And then inside the box we get a whole bag of baggies. Always a welcome thing, and I'm so glad that companies do this. Seriously, it's very welcome. A few little cubes. Nothing fantastic about the cubes, except that there is a token which looks a little bit cooler, which is like, I don't know, a bishop or something like that, and just some black and white cubes. That's it. There's nothing special about them. And we get some cards. Okay. The cards are kind of pretty standard. There's nothing special about them. They are laminated, so they will be fairly resistant to dust, grease, so on and so forth. And they have the same kind of simple artwork and anatomy that the rest of the game sports. That's it. That's all they have. They don't need to be that. They didn't need to be any bigger. So this size is appropriate enough, and it makes it a bit more portable. And the anatomy is pretty decent. So everything is in the same place. So we will become very used to them very quickly. The icons are large enough. Could do with being a little bit bigger. But other than that, everything is pretty clear. The printing is actually very good, I have to say. It's very, very sharp, which I do like an awful lot. And that, there's also a D6. And that's it, the insert, which is cardboard that you can use or not, as the case may be. Stop. If you're watching this, you will see also a word written down there. Quickly send me a direct message in our Facebook page with that word, and if you are the first person to do it, you will get our weekly prize. Thank you very much indeed for being there, and now let's go back to the show. Is this game going to be worth the amount of money you have to pay to get your hands on it? Well, knowing Alf, yes, because he's a very good designer, and I absolutely love The Road to Canterbury. It is my favorite 3-player game. Cubist is a great game to get people into abstracts, which is lovely. And the truth is that Eagle Griffin don't tend to go for games that are not worth it. And Alf is not the kind of person who produces, a game every 5 minutes. So, yes, I do like the artwork. I think it's very fitting with the theme. I do like the format. I do like the player mats, even though they are just mats, and I have complained about them in the past for a very, very long time, many, many times. But the fact is that it's a cost-saving exercise that in this particular case has been very well executed. So yeah, I think this is going to be very well worth the go, and I will be taking a look at the rules hopefully this coming week, and I will try to bring you a review as soon as possible. But until the next time, I hope I get better of my cold. Thank you very much. I thank you for your good wishes, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.